In this question, we're asked to name a series of covalent compounds. And we know these are covalent because they contain two or more nonmetals. However, when it comes to the test and things like that, and just chemistry in general, it's really important that we be able to tell how to name different types of compounds. And those different types of compounds would be covalent or molecular compounds, ionic compounds, and ionic compounds that contain metals that can form multiple charges. And that's where this flowchart can be very useful. In this flowchart, it kind of gives us an idea of how to do the different names. So here it says, does the compound contain a metal or a polyatomic cation or a positively charged polyatomic ion like ammonium, NH4+. If we answer yes, then it's an ionic compound. In the case of these questions, we would always want to answer no. It's a covalent compound. And what it says is, name the first nonmetal and the second nonmetal ending in "ide." Use prefixes to indicate the number of each nonmetal. So, since these are covalent compounds, we are going to use the prefixes in order to name them. And I'll refer back to this flowchart in a couple other videos as well, just so we can practice using it, even though often in homework questions and in the software, the compounds are broken up, so you use the same convention for all of them. So in this case, none of these compounds contain a metal or a polyatomic anion, a polyatomic cation, a positively charged polyatomic ion. They contain only nonmetals. So we want to use these prefixes, which are shown here. In this case, we have CO, carbon, mon, oxide. So we use the mono prefix for the second nonmetal, not for the first one. Here we have bromine and oxygen. So this is bromine, name the first nonmetal, then the prefix, there's two oxygens, so di, and then the second nonmetal ending in "ide," oxide. Here, this one you may be already familiar with. This is carbon, name the first nonmetal, then name the second nonmetal with the prefix ending in "ide." There are two of them, so again, dioxide. Here we have two bromines and a single oxygen. So we have dibromine, monoxide, to indicate there's one oxygen. And then we have H2O. You may be familiar with H2O. We don't usually call this dihydrogen monoxide. We just call this water. Another one that comes up is NH3, which is called ammonia. And I guess you just have to memorize those.